So let's get right to it. WNBA All-Star Game last night in Indianapolis, and the ladies came out early and they made a statement.
Certainly they're here for fun, but this is also a business trip. This was just moments ago after the anthem. They revealed these shirts that say, pay us what you owe us, because, of course, right now, amid the backdrop of All-Star, they're having negotiations and meetings right now with the Players Association about this new CBA. And Nate, what do you make of this move to very publicly say to the league and put them on alert? We want this money.
So the ladies at the WNBA All-Star Game last night had black shirts with white writing that said, pay us what you owe us. Because right now, currently, the Players Association and the WNBA are in talks, and the Players Association not too happy with the deal that they have been offered, which is like a small percentage of what the league makes. Now, this is a very polarizing topic, and
do we really want to get into this?
I've done some research on it. So I'm going to say always go with the players.
Hell no. And I'm always with the players. But if we if we've talked about this a little bit over the last 2 years, if we really break down, the W takes more losses. They're more in the red than they are in the black.
Yep. So I did the research before we get into it. Let me break it down a little bit for you. The WNBA players want a little more of a growth percent. Now, the league is at an all-time high, and it is growing faster than it's ever grown before. It has seen unprecedented growth. It is growing year after year after year after year. Hence why the players are saying we're driving that. We deserve more of a percentage that grows with the league. Now, I said they did sign a $2.2 billion deal for television and marketing rights. Now, Vlad, getting to your point, do you know how much in the red last season the WNBA was? After all that growth, they were in the red $50 million. $50 million. Hence, if your business is losing money, do you have the right to ask for a quote-unquote raise? And that's why it's hard for me to say whether this is a nay or a day what the ladies did last night.
To me, it's a nay, because it's like if they really want to talk, if they really talk to them, I don't think the girls will like the numbers. Like, okay, you're getting some traction. Yes, more eyes are on you, but it's only on particular players, really one particular player. Okay, but it's on particular players in the markets. You got New York Liberty, that's a big market. Vegas, big market. LA Sparks, but dude, Cameron Brink, I haven't seen her play. Beautiful. Seen her on her podcast the whole nine, but I haven't seen her play.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas, okay, cool. You got Paige, you got Shorty from Notre Dame that's been there for a while. The point guard. I don't want to mess up her name. She has an African name, so I don't want to mess it up. But you got players in Washington. So you do have the players. You have you do have players. You have players that are when I say exposing themselves, making themselves
more known,
more available
to the expanding.
But it's expanding. But fam, for 20, how long has the league been there? Since what, 95?
Yeah, it's been a while.
I guarantee you, since 95. So let's say 30 years. It's probably been in the red each year.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever been a positive gains year as far
I think the players are going crazy right now because they finally got their planes. They finally got a better, travel. But just because they were finally able to give you better travel doesn't mean that all of a sudden, you're going to start making what the guys are demanding or the guys want. Nah, this thing is a slow build.
Yeah, I like the solidarity that the ladies are showing, all for one, one for all. And I do like the fact that, they realize that leagues are driven by players. But I do understand the fact that there is a bottom line that needs to be addressed, that the NBA has been bailing out the WNBA to the tune.
This is David Stern's baby.
To the tune of millions and millions and millions of dollars a year.
Yeah.
And they just say, I want a bigger piece of the pie. Well,
there's no pie.
I'd like the solidarity.
It's a fudge brownie. You could get this fudge brownie, but they ain't no pie, baby.
The timing is it's weird. But like in a way, they do have unprecedented growth. The league is expanding. They are starting to see some gain. When I say gains,
because of one damn person
who you also mistreat. To me, in my opinion, you mistreat her sometimes.
It's like if she's done, like if she decides to retire today, all the stuff that y'all were making is donezo.
I think the league's in a better place, though.
Still done so.
So, yeah, but $2.2 billion deal, interesting to make that statement. They're just trying to, like any negotiation, they're trying to get the best they can get.
But okay, so here's the flip, right? If you're the WNBA, why aren't you talking to those people that talked to Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart when they decided to do that Unrivaled League, so that these girls don't have to go to Europe and deal with all the craziness, like, you know, have a situation with Brittany Griner or something like that. They don't have to leave their families. They don't have to leave the States in order for them to make an income. So maybe you talk to these other
league,
sponsors. Talk to the sponsors and for stuff like that. That's why the girls were going crazy. The Fever went crazy when they won the Commissioner's Cup? Because the money that they made is more money than they make for a year because it was a sponsor.
That's true. Yeah, they did.
So you need to talk to the sponsors, but the sponsors are probably looking at the numbers and they're like, I don't want to put that much money into a situation where there might not be any ROI, no return on investment.
Right.
So I'm sorry, like, nah. I'm for the ladies. I want them. I'm always for the athletes, but I know what's going on here. I know what's going on.
The thing is, if a business bottom line is in the red, it's hard to go ask for raises. Like, I understand that, but at the same time, you are driving the league and you are the reason why it's growing. And how do you expect it to grow without us? Very sticky situation right there for the WNBA. So, oh man, but give us what you owe us is the way they should.
Give us what you owe us. What we owe you?
I don't know.
What we owe you? What they owe you? Because I'm telling you, if they read the numbers, they would shut up.
Yeah, I'm sure the Players Association knows the numbers and stuff. So we'll see. Scott